Good day, friends, and I'm excited to talk to you about what is happening with prices for some of these sealed commander decks. Hello, my name's Nick. I run a company where we sell cards. There's a link in the description, and I'm excited to share with you some of the insights and things I look for as I'm looking to make money in this trading card hobby world craziness. So, what I've been talking about recently is this reprint of Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth commander decks, and it's been quite the ride. I mean, just a few weeks ago, I guess a month ago, these things were selling for $320 for one set of all four decks. And then today, less than 200. I mean, some of the channels I was watching of stores talking about these, they're like, yeah, if the price ever gets below 200, they're going to be a great buy. And I was thinking that the price would be a great buy at more than 200, but here we are, 195, and you can buy them, in bulk-esque. You can get 5, 8, 7 from these different stores that have these just ready to go. And that is fascinating because when I use my cute little tool, Python code, to grab the market prices, we see that there's $275 of cards with prices. Oh, and sorry, let me back up. After shipping and fees, you net $274. If you sell all the cards that are priced over 45 cents, which there's about 115 cards per set. And so if you're able to buy these things for $195, you're netting like $80, and that's not including the collector sample packs. So this is definitely, when it comes to flipping, and it's not flipping. I need what is this called? This is breaking down. This is work. It takes effort, right? This isn't just easy tendies, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to have this opportunity where you can just go onto TCG Player, buy these commander deck sets, open them up, sell the singles inside on TCG Player for market price or for TCG low, and you will make money. Pretty cool, pretty powerful. Something I do want to point out, though, is that the price of these cards just like a week ago, it was $300. And so we see this decline in card prices, which makes sense because there's people like me who are going out there buying these, or they already have them, opening them up and selling the singles. And so more singles are coming to market, prices are going down. It's a beautiful thing. It turns out all the stuff about supply, demand, markets, economics, it's all a beautiful thing. I am a huge supporter of economics as a science. So anyways, if you're thinking about what to study in college, you should think about economics. You also don't have to go to college, but anyways. What else? Starter commander decks. These were selling for just $140 a couple weeks ago. What are they going for now? $105. You can see this. Oh, yeah. I mean, I bought one of these for friends and I to play with like a week ago for $140, and then boom, they're down to $105. So that was a little brutal. But what's interesting is that there's arbitrage opportunity too. There are not any collector sample packs in here, so it's not quite as good. But after shipping and fees, you're netting $125 for selling 96 cards. And so if you're able to buy these for $105, now this doesn't include tax, so it, it's a little close, not necessarily the best opportunity, especially compared to Lord of the Rings decks. What else do we got? Dragonstorm Tarkir. So here's an interesting one because this one just went out of print. And so the question is, we see that like Lord of the Rings, it comes into print, prices start going down, starts pushing single prices down. What about Dragonstorm, where it just went out of print? Well, I'm not really seeing the price rise, not immediately, not too quickly. And we can take a look, the Dragonstorm commander deck sets, I guess, from 160 to 170 in the past month. It's a little bit of an increase, but it's certainly not, groundbreaking. The singles inside, even at this price, so you can net $200, not including the collector sample packs. Now that is 127 cards that you have to break down and sell, but there's still profit to be made. Arbitrage, I don't know if arbitrage is the right word. What is it? Just opportunity to break these down and sell singles. And so that's pretty cool. Last one I wanted to talk about real quick is Bloomburrow. Bloomburrow is interesting because it's been out of print for a hot minute. I guess similar to Dragonstorm, but you see you can buy these things for like 130, 140, and then the value inside is 123. And so this is an example. And there's a lot of commander decks like this and products like this where the price is not reflective of the cards inside, right? The price, there's this premium because people really like the stuff and they're just buying it to open it. And so that's another way to play. Some interesting thoughts from the comments section. There's somebody who talked about how their move is they just buy commander deck sets right as they go out of print and just hold on to them and flip them that way. That's super interesting. I'm thinking, and I need to write this down, of these ideas, these kind of like data science projects to investigate and measure, right? Because we can measure this. We can measure, okay, the, Bloomberg went out of stock at distribution in February of 26. The price stayed flat for this long, and then it rose after this many months. And we can do the same thing with Tarkir or Duskmoor or whatever other commander deck sets and see like, okay, how long does it take for you to get a good return on your money? And that'd be fascinating, right? That'd be really useful. In general, buying something and just holding on to it is not going to make you as much money as actively flipping, breaking it down and selling the singles. It's a lot more work, but it's going to make you money quicker, right? But that's an example of kind of a data science project that's interesting. Somebody in the comments is doing to some level of success, or at least they say they're doing. I'd be fascinated to kind of dive in and learn more. So, not the longest video today, but lots of interesting thoughts. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your participation. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love to see your subscription. Help us get to that 500 subscriber mark. We are going to begin doing live streams. I'm really excited to this upcoming Monday. So not today, but next Monday, going to do a live stream at 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time. And in that, it's going to be open to questions, discussion. I think I'm going to bring a project, like a data science project, that we can just work on if people aren't too chatty. Also, if people want some collector sample packs from Dragonstorm or Lord of the Rings, can do some rip and ships. So just, whatever people want. This is a small channel and small community. And so we'll see. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We'll see ya.